Right, so after that quick save, we're outside this door. Double metal doors, and we go in.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I feel empty. What did you do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Then speak. This one, yeah. Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orpheus?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
What are you hoping to get out of all this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I'm tempted, but tell me, why are you so eager to get hold of the crown?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
Why didn't you take the crown? There and there.
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
How did they come to have the crown?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Okay, so this is where we do a save. So game. Act 3WX for Worms Crossing. Devil's Choice and save. So at this juncture you have to choose whether to sign the contract with Raphael or not. This entire guide and walkthrough is based on signing the contract but not actually going through with it. So we always say 1. If you choose differently, the rest of this walkthrough / guide is going to differ at multiple points, and I don't know where those points are, because other than the pure run I did with Will, I always agree to the deal. So yeah. I agree to the deal. Where do I sign? Oops. Try again.
What? You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
Sign the contract.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract. We must find the Diabolist. Only one well-versed in devilry will know the way.
There we go. Orphic Hammer, and all 3 of our companions need to talk to us, which is why we chose those companions. We start off with Lae'zel.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Now we just need to get back into the astral prism.
The Emperor can't shut us out forever. The closer the Elder Brain, the closer we come to facing Orpheus in his own prison. Now, to the Shares's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
And then we talk to Gale. Uh-oh. That was weird. You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown, especially for a bloody hammer. That's what Gale should have said, but unfortunately there was a lag or something happened and he didn't actually say that, so whatever. Don't worry, I said what Raphael wanted to hear. I have no intention of giving him the crown.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
And now we talk to Karlach.
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking?
We need this hammer. I did what I had to do.
Because why would a devil ever lie to you?
Hold on. Raphael doesn't have my soul. If I abide by the contract, I owe him nothing.
What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that.
What do you want to do about it?
We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
BFF forever, Karlach. Alright. Now we step over here.
There you are. I thought I lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He offered me a deal.
How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal?
He offered me the means to free Orpheus in exchange for the crown on top of the brain.
Tell me, you turned him down.
It was a good deal. I accepted.
I was absent for 1 moment. If there is one thing you can be certain of, it's that the devil will come to collect. But that is your problem. I will not let you put our survival at risk. I have Orpheus well under control. Stay away from him. Now come. We have an elder brain to destroy.
Cue Raphael's music. I love this music. I don't know why. We're looting the expensive stuff only. So incense, silver, anything that's worth at least... We're on 15 gold now. So if it's not worth at least 15 gold, it doesn't get looted. Just skip it. Tip the top. There we go. Right, that's that done. Up and over to this bottles of wine. Nothing in there. The table Raphael's at. Grab the silver plate and the 2 chalice. Love the fact that we're taking stuff right under his nose. It's awesome. No, inkpot's only 10, so we don't take that. There are 3 wardrobes in here, each with clothes in. Ooh. Summoning outfit. Where's my wardrobe? Somebody has pointed shoes. Who? That's not the right one. That's not the wardrobe. Where's? Oh, there it is. Wardrobe. Pointed shoes. Pointed shoes. Shoes. Pointed toe shoes. Karlach. And Jaheira. Right, give them to Karlach. Karlach, BFF forever. BFFs. Right, table. Check the table. Silver glass. Yoink. Desert wine. 14, I'll take it. Okay, 14. 14. I'll do 14 as a cut-off because that's where most of the books lay. In here. The leather outfits can be sent to camp for trying purposes and stuff. Quite a lot of that type of clothing here. There's a book. It should have the bookworm achievement. No, that's 100 unique books. Pick that up. That's one. One moment, I just need to check something. Just answering a message. Here we go. Message replied to. Alright, back to. Sorry. Sometimes I need to do things IRL. More leather, just in different colours, different designs. Over to the desk. Silver. So there's 3 letters here. You can read that mean absolutely nothing. Don't update quests. It's just what Raphael's been doing, and that's that. We've looted his room. Out we go. I've lost my build guide. Oh, build guide, leveling guide. Sorry. Get to these doors.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Gale's got knock, so we cast level 2 knock on the door.
Alright, what now?
In we go. More looting of stuff. Wow, 65 gold, nice.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Always check the rows of books. Go to this side. Dun, 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 dun. Nothing else. Up the steps over into this little corner. We can get most things from here. No, check that skeleton. Check that skeleton. So grab that. Grab the diary. Take the dog collar. Everything else is worth less than our benchmark minimum of 14, so it can all stay there. Check the pot. Down the steps, over to these bookshelves. Yoink. Take the silver. That's a move. If bank is 1 gold chunk. 2 books. Over here. Scroll. Pot. Incense. Conical flask. Can we take it? I know some of this stuff is devlocked. I can't remember which it is. So take the wine. More clothing. That's it. That room's looted. Out we go. Through the next doors. Down the steps. All the way down. Round the corner. And who do we speak to first? I talk to Valera.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Afraid so. I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist pissed on interrupting a perfectly good night. I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Father Lorgan's murder is just one part of a bigger plot. A Baal plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Baalist resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Off she goes, and then over to Voss. If we examine Voss, he's still holding the silver sword, even though we have the silver sword, and there's only one silver sword in the game. It's awesome. Talk to Voss.
Voss, friend to the Comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the Devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I took the bargain. I will free Orpheus at the first chance.
So quick to share it with him. This is not wise.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
I'll find a way to free Orpheus from your clutches.
Even if you could, you would relinquish your mind to the Elden Ring in so doing.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Getting into the astral prism will be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Orpheus sensed a tadpole before and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Leave. At that point, you are guaranteed the trophy, the Lich Queen's Wrath. If you haven't got it before, you get it now. Quick save. Downstairs.
Hey,
See the curtains?
you paid Raphael a visit.
And there's R4. Let me just enjoy the music a minute. Right, let's talk to R4.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
I found the explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees.
What? How? 9 hells. Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Keep your gold. I want answers.
I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They? Who is this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Intimidation.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
Still haven't told me who they are.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Get out of my sight.
Oh, I will, thank you. Thank you so much.
I love this music. Over to Corella.
Damn, Hoots. That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, he says.
Who are you, exactly?
I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Corella is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. You've made his century, you know. You're going to save us, Baldur's Gate, everyone, he says.
I hope you're right about saving the city.
The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong.
What exactly is your job?
When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure.
Who would be stupid enough to break into a devil's home?
Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
Enough of this. Enjoy your drink and think of lighter things.
It's hard to find any light in this bloody city. I can't wait to get back to the Hells. At least it's warm there. The wind off the harbor here cuts me to the bone. I hope things turn out well for you. I really do. Cheers.
Talk to Hoots.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Your new brew seems potent. I'll give that a try.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
I'll take my chances on the Hooch.
Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
I'd like to see what else you have.
Have a look.
Boom. First thing we do is head down and go straight for the Amulet of the Drunkard and all of her gold. There we go. Right, and then we'll just sell her everything, including her Hooch, back to her. I'm not going to sell scrolls, but I will sell pretty much everything else. Karlak's got a pair of gladiator shoes we no longer need. Yep, that's it. I don't think we've got anything else. Just a quick double check through. And we've got some thieves picks there we don't need. Now we've got some scrolls we can get rid of. So we've got 100 gold left. 1473. Ooh, a little bit too much. 427. That'll do.
All set, are you?
There we go. Right. Jubbly jubbly. Where are we off to now? Right, here we go then. We send the Orphic Hammer, the Steelmaker, and the amulet we just picked up all to camp. Badank. We send any alchemical stuff to Bree. We only need one lower city pass. Oh no, we've got... Oh, it's two different passes. Okay, cool. Send the remove curses. No, we need to keep one of those. That is where's... I think that's it. Go to camp. I know we've just sent to camp. I'm gonna have to rewrite this guy because
Just another crate.
oh, thank God I didn't pick it up. I just said to send it all to the camp, but we could have just not bothered. Put the clothes in their bag. That's it. And we'll put the Steelmaker in Korga's chest. Put the amulet of the Drunkard. Whoops. What else did we get? Oh, that was it, wasn't it? Oh, the Orphic Hammer. Yes, of course. The Orphic Hammer sits there. I'm not sure why that potion of visibility is not stacked. That's a bit weird. There we go. That's that done. Quick save. Alright, now let's go and get our actual team back together again. First, we're going to go get Sharp and kick out Lae'zel.
Almost pleasant travelling with company.
Oh.
If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Minthara.
You wish to consult me?
I'll let you join me.
Admirable ambition. But you must make...
Lae'zel will
Then let
leave.
us go forth.
Full Strider. That's it. We're not going to buffer anyone else because we are coming up to a long rest. And for her to drink a potion would be completely pointless. Asti.
Hello, my dear.
You do my party.
I would, but you have so
Gal could do with the rest.
excellent.
He's already got his buffs, so that's fine. Leave camp. Talk to Minthara,
I
apparently.
do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees.
I'm surprised to hear you suggesting aid for those in need.
I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it.
Oh, remember, we are farming rep approval, so it's only fair that they should earn their keep.
Yes. And if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might allow them to earn their freedom one day.
There we go. Quick save. Alright then, out we go.
Have you
Going
ever been
north.
afraid,
Whoa.
Karlach? Truly afraid?
There we go.
You know how much time I spent in the hells, right? Of course I've been scared. I kept on going, though. Knew there'd be better days on the other side. And here they are.
Oh, Minthara needs to change a weapon. Oop. Equip Minthara with her new weapon and her new boots. Send the other boots, and we keep the returning pike on us just in case. There we go. Now the Dwarven Warhammer is interesting. The Dwarven Thrower, it says this will return. A Dwarf throwing this Warhammer deals an extra 1d8 bludgeoning damage. If the target's large, gargantuan creature, it deals an additional 2d16, and it's a +2 weapon. That means Minthara needs to be a Dwarf, which is why we took Bard and got Disco Self. Choose a Dwarf of your own, doesn't matter which one it is. Boom, and now she's doing even more damage with her weapon. Rah, but she's also a Dwarf. Is awesome. Minthara as a dwarf with a huge hammer and a huge lyre on her back. Right, off we go. There towards the bridge, and we go over and speak to Blaze Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Investigator Valara needs to be in the lower city. A serial killer's on the loose.
Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
One of my favourite characters. Such a short piece, but it's just awesome. I'm brilliant. Alright, onward!
So many.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, Commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
I'm just updating the leveling guide. Make it a little bit more friendly. Pleasure to meet you. Could we talk face to face?
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Go through the west door, and bam, waypoint discovered. Done. Leave that room.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Over to this door.
Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its
Quick save.
masters. It's acting of its own will.
Into the audience hall. I'm not sure I should have brought Minthara here, but we'll find out how this goes. It could be interesting. Walk forward.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
Careful, Karlak. The Steel Watch will destroy us in one sweep if we attack Gortash here. Friends cantrip with us and get guidance from Minthara because of her amulet she's wearing.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colorful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Sorry, I was updating the leveling guide. Why is the crown failing?
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
If she wants my blood, she'll have to find me first.
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
What do you propose?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together, we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
I'll think about it. No promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
I must go.
Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return, Do not come empty-handed.
Talk to Karlach.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
He seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
No. Go back down the passageway. There we go. Get a camp. Oh. Oh yes, Asti. Go and see Asti. Ask him to munch us. There's our statue. It's always done in the night clothes that you were in when you spoke to Boney. So if you want to change the statue, you need to be in different clothing when you speak to him.
So, you could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
You can feed on me tonight if you'd like.
I was so hoping...
There we go. That's that done. End the day. Yep.
Queen Vlaakith. Skrar!
You are a Sharlak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Shestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great Dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Keep silent.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Well, apparently Vlakith isn't happy with us. Excuse me. To Karlak. Sorry, Lae'zel first.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
I think we got insight first. Yeah, insight. Owl's wisdom because we're about to take a long rest.
Vlakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
You're giving me the future you'll never have. Vlakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm moored to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shema Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
Vlakith promised to make you Ba to Vlakith. Sounds impressive.
Vlakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlakith I has a Bart to Vlakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
What next?
We hammer Orpheus free from his chains at our first chance. Orpheus Tavki Nazin.
Leave. Karlak should still want to be talked to us, so we'll go and talk to Karlak. In a nice new blue trousers.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
I'm ready if you are.
Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Ugh. Thanks, soldier. Can't wait to be home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
Alright, so for me I need to go into Karlak and equip her new shoes. There we go. And there's Karlak. Karlak's clothing is now complete. We just need to chase down the rest of her equipment. But that's the clothing I have chosen for Karlak, so it's up to you what clothing you choose. You've got all the clothing we found, plus the clothier in Worms Crossing, and we will find another clothier later on. Speak to Jaheira.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh,
And thus without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage, turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud.
Discuss what happened at Harbour Safe House.
Thorin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Except Geraldus.
Except Geraldus. It has been some time since anyone dared rap my knuckles like you did. No less than I deserve. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen.
This is a repeat of what we had in the Safe
But I
House.
set my Harper searching. Tell me.
Yeah.
The name is as familiar as
We've already gone
Jahira's
through
own.
this, so I'm just going to run
Larger
through
than
this
the legend.
quickly.
Main schism, and the last time I saw him, before we ever heard of this, what we might have, it was scared. I had a choice. Stay, and the world infect, but it has not been yours. I'll have a better idea.
There we go.
I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. He's protected by his steel watch for now. And Orin will have her own defenses, should we choose to play the part of Gortash's bloodhounds. We cannot expect either of the Chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all three stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
What do you think of this warning to the doppelganger in our camp?
It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually, you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
Mentioned there might be another way to find Miss.
There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Leave. We ignore Halcyon.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
Leave. Oh, I got new clothing for Jahira, so let's go and find her. There she is. Go down to Jahira herself. And equip. There we go. Send her other clothes to camp. Let's go and look. That's better. That looks a lot better. Right. Thankfully, Asti didn't have too much to say. I like talking to dialogue options, but sometimes they take a while. Oh! You need to speak to Minthara. Let's go.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious. Then it retreats, soft as a whisper.
Sorry. Old habits.
I felt you peering into my mind. What are you hoping to find?
A feeling. When we first met, before moonrise, I intruded on your thoughts without hesitation and took what I needed from your memories. I would not do that again, unless I had reason to think you were hiding something from me. And I do not. I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance, born of our mutual enmity for the Absolute. I was wrong. A deeper bond has grown between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again, now that my mind is my own. May I?
And if I see your thoughts as well.
Of course. I do not hide anything from you. When the Absolute fell silent, I thought I would be alone. I expected to spend my days among surface dwellers who knew nothing of my culture. I did not expect to meet another outcast from the Underdark who understood me. I did not expect you.
You're rather special yourself.
I have been told that I am special since my mother first held me in her arms. The burden of expectation. Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself, and I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
Open your mind, let her in.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see?
And obviously this is where you can choose your answer. If you're interested in pursuing a romantic relationship with Minthara, you can do that, of course. It will break any other romantic relationship you're in, unless you are with Shadowheart or Astarion. They're quite happy to share you, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going to go for a friend because I am going with Gale on this playthrough.
Her mind cools. Acceptance is colored by disappointment.
We need to trust one another if we are to survive. But I want more from you than that. I want all of you.
I have someone else already.
Now you can have me instead.
No, I don't want to leave them.
As you wish. It is a rare occasion when I do not get what I want. But you have shown your worth in many ways. I will be satisfied to have you as an ally.
Fair enough.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
Leave. And then finally to Shadowheart.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Leave. And now we can finally get to bed. So I don't know what's going on with my throat today. Supply pack. Yum. Oh, I forgot about this scene.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Someone from your past?
Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Belin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Right, hold on. I need to write down two different options here. Again, updating the level guide. Okay, so this is where you've got two different options leading to two different branches. There is a trophy you can get, which you mean you have a one-night romance with the Emperor. This does not affect gameplay in any manner whatsoever. It does not affect your approval or disapproval rating with any of the companions, and it will not affect any current romantic relationships you have going on in the game. It is a one-off, one-night romance with the Emperor, and it will give you a trophy. If you have no interest in getting that trophy, or you already have it, you choose option 3, and then option 2 and option 2. I will be going through the trophy one for those of you who don't have it, so we're going to go through that one. So for us, following the trophy, we go for number 1. Was it more intimate?
In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Give the Empress hand a reassuring squeeze.
Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Alright, that puts us on track for the trophy. If you chose the non-trophy outcome, good luck. Nothing else changes in the guide, it's just this one little bit. Alright, so we're back to ourselves in the thing. So we equip our amulet, we pop on a Longstrider, we pop up Speak with Animals, we find our lesser restoration from the amulet, and finally we drink our potion, elixir, glug glug glug, and then we put back on our actual amulet. Over to Karlach. Karlach, drink drinky poo. We don't do anything with Minthara because we'll be swapping her. No, we won't. We won't be swapping her out. No, we won't be swapping her out. So she needs to glug glug a potion. Glug glug a potion, and we also, because as you can quite plainly see, her disguise is worn off. We need to disguise her again, choosing any of the dwarfs. Bang! Over to Asti and his complicated buff thing. Here we go. Alright, so into his inventory. Equip the Drake Throat Glaive. Drop the Titan String Bow. Find the Draconic Weapon. Find Cold. Find the bow on the floor. Pick your bow up. Equip the knife. Equip the shield. Equip the bow. Drink your Cloud of Giant Strength potion, elixir. There we go. Over to Tav. Oh, sorry. Waypoint to Worm's Crossing. There we go. Longstrider, everyone. And save game. Act 3, Worm's Crossing, save 2. Oh. Almost forgot. Delete quick save leaves the devil's choice. It allows you to come back at some point and choose differently if you so wish. There we go. Alright, after that we now go and check in with
You allowed that
Kriska.
Smith to meddle with your heart, Karlach, simply so you can be touched.
I found so many victims for Khazad-dûr here. They're the kind of people no one would ever...
This place is real shabby. But at least
And
don't
she
look any funny in here.
has
Need anything?
nothing. We're going to sell her the scrolls though, get some money.
Pleasure doing.
Off we go.
Why does Worm's Crossing have so few lodges?
And now we are off to Shura's Caress. And we're going all the way back up to the doors where we first walked in on Raphael. So upstairs, follow the corridor round, up the second set of stairs, up into the balcony, and we are now over to the green doors, which are locked. So we need Asti to lockpick. There we go. Back to Tav. And in we go. Over here, we take the room key. Everything else is junk. Over here, you can take the leather armor, the longsword, the silver cake stand, and everything else can be left. We've already got the coronation mission pass, so we don't need that. Come back over here, get to the bottom of the steps, and quick save. And then walk in for a scene.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
You aren't safe. Get out of here. Now.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Mind Flayer. Select Asti. Move forward. Got advantage because of our build. Yep. Let's sneak attack, dread ambusher, all over. Back to Tav. Loot. Take the ring. Over to the wardrobe. Get a brimmed hat. No, nothing new. Chest. We send that straight to Bree. Loot the gold. And then we talk to the nymph.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
They are beautiful indeed, and most lethal.
Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The Mind Flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
The creature aroused you, didn't it?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
What did you have in mind?
Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
as long as you don't choose number 5, it's personal preference.
You are more than rich. You are the picture of luxury. Your nakedness cloaked in the robes of thrice-combed silk, woven with silver and golden threads. 13 castles, each encircled by 13 fertile gardens. Platinum coins spill forth from 13 and 30 coffers.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
There we go. Why did we do all of that? For buffs. If we have a look at our characteristics now, we have Rapture from what we just did there, which is a D6 to our attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until next long rest. And you can only get this once per game, and we choose to do it now. Additionally, from paying 5,000 gold to Boney, we got our stone statue, and we get blessed, so it's 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws per long rest, and that refreshes every long rest. So by paying the 5,000 gold, we permanently now have 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws for Tav. Pretty sweet. Right, now we leave. Excuse me. There we go, quick save. And waypoint, Worms Rock.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Over to the west, we can see a passageway on the map, and we're going to enter that passageway. Now we're in Worms Rock Prison. We can see a guard over there, snoring. Has to select Asti, sneak attack.
You were witnessed assaulting someone.
Attack. Oh, make sure to flick back to Asti. Dread Ambusher.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Asti now becomes our loot artist because he's got strength 27, so he holds a ton of stuff. We leave the key for Tav, but otherwise we leave everything. Go to Tav.
Not as bad as it could have.
Loot the key, and there's a book. There we go. Right, open the prison entrance door. Boom. That person walking down there, we need to. That's the one we need to target. But we need to stand here to do it. So once again, we target Asti. Wait for him to come back. I'm not sure we'll be able to sneak attack this one because I'm not sure we'll have advantage. We do. Wait a bit closer. And a bit closer, a bit closer, a bit closer there. Boom!
Murdered someone in view of a guard.
Attack. And there we are. There are all the guards. We specifically did it in front of the guards because then we get to defeat all the guards as well. So we get rid of our 62. Let's find who's got more. 64. 62. 98. 98. 94. Let's go for Fish Jake. Boogaboom. And then we use our next attack. Smoke powder arrow.
Make it hurt.
Yeah. There we go. We've still got one attack left. We're gonna do some more. Oh, got a shield off. Let's try again. There we go. Got him that time.
My victims await.
Let's try out our old friend
Right away.
Minthara with her dwarven hammer of throwing. So, find throw. Find the dwarven hammer. Line of sight can be a bit of annoying with this one, but there it is.
Easy.
I love it when we get the dwarven hammer. Absolutely brutal. There we go. In goes Asti to loot. There's going to be a lot of junk in here because we used the smoke powder arrow. I just take everything, even though it's below our 14 gold benchmark. It's just easier to take everything than to flip about. All the other stuff here, all this junk, I just generally leave because I can't be bothered. Right, and we come out again.
At least things have
Tav
stayed
goes
interesting.
in. Finds... Well, who's got the key? One of them has got a key. Fistsander. There we go. There we go. Right. Now then, where are we going? Which is a certain way we've got to do this, and I always get it wrong. Right, okay. Back up, and we go this way. This is a little side journey, if you like. Asti does a lot of our hard lifting now because he is the highest strength person. Not taking anything away from Karlak, but she's not as strong at the moment. It's purely because of potion. Right, that's that done, and we also need to turn off these torches. Any of these torches that are lit along here, we need to turn off, but not these two. They have to stay on. It's just the other ones. There we go. Right.
No one stopped me yet.
No, we stay on Asti for the purpose of loot. Look on here. These can stay on along here. They can stay fine. Have a quick check in the barrels for loot that is worth our time. I don't think there is, but you never know what could be found in these. Looks like it's all junk though. Yep, it was all junk. Quick check over there in these 3 barrels. Looks like it's just spare foodstuffs.
Looking ahead.
To Tav. We've got... Oh! I didn't loot the travelling guard, did I? The patrolling guard. I forgot about them. Looted the ones I needed to. This is the one that's got the key. Fist of Varus. There we go. Now we have the keys. My bad. Told you sometimes I forget things. Just because I've got multiple thousands of hours in this game, I don't always remember everything. I do it on autopilot, you know. Normally if I'm not recording, I'll have a video on or a YouTube or something on to just, you know, chill out to. Ooh. Wasn't expecting to find anything, that's why I stayed on Tav. Wooden chest. Take that. That. Send those to Bree. What's in this one? Nothing. This one. Junk.
Don't mind if I do.
More junk. All junk. You know what? I don't want to loot. Basically. Most of it is junk now, so I'm just going to leave it. Karlak is up. Leave all the torches on. We're going to go up here, up on top of it, and you can see what's coming, I hope. Punchy punchy time. Punch a wall. That's it. And again. There we go. Back to Tav. Back into the prison proper. There's nothing in any of those. Alright, and there is Council Fire. So what we need to do is again use our what I call our auto move button, so pressing down on the left joystick to get that free movement, and then we can use the right one to change our camera angle, and we can talk to Floric without opening the door, which is what we need to do.
Something's on my mind.
You're too late. It's over.
So you're giving up, just like that.
I didn't give up. I lost. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Alder Ravengard's husk, empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy. Conspiracy. Sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns.
I'm breaking you out. Baldur's Gate needs you. Ravengard needs you. There we go. See, there's our rapture, plus favourable beginnings, all that kind of stuff. We've got a minimum roll of 16.
When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Old as words. I'd almost forgotten.
No more sulking. I know what to do.
Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock.
I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades.
Agreed. I'll find a way to unlock the cell.
Hurry.
And now we unlock our cell. There we go. And then we walk back to the hole we found. Up the stairs. All the way through. Now there's a little gap here to cross. Do not fly, do not misty step. You must jump. Even now, the chance is very small, but the Tav has got to jump. If the Tav does anything else, there's a chance that Floric will not follow. She'll get stuck, the quest will bug, and that's it, done. You'd have to replay the entire game. Come on, Mintara. Alright, then stay there, we'll just go outside.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out.
Inspire and focus what I do. Perhaps you could do the same. We need allies.
Yes, I have some connections in the upper city. Perhaps they'll heed our call. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
There we go. Nice inspiration. This is why we go folk hero. You see all the inspiration points kicking up. Wait for everything to update. And there we go. Alright, so now we waypoint back to Worm's Cross.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Back through the door. Do a big old left turn and go north all the way through the building.
Don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it.
Through the building, onto the drawbridge. And get to the stone. There we go. Save game. Act 3. Oops. Worm's Crossing. End. Save 2. There we go. And that's the end of this section. Worm's Crossing is at an end. We will hearken on to Lower City in the next one.